Yo guys, what's up? KGC here. So I usually make videos in terms of like anime or games or anything pertaining to technology. That is stuff that I usually consider up my alley, my hobby, and I would make videos about them, right? So, in terms of the genre of this video, it is something that is a bit more religious, so it is a bit more unconventional than the type of videos that you would see on my channel. But I thought that it was like of utmost importance to actually make this video because a lot of people have common misconception of like lucid dreams and astral projection. Well, most people don't actually try to do these things or investigate these things. Some of the people that do have a misconception to think that it is something that is actually good or positive in your life. Like they seem to think that is something that is somewhat psychic or mysterious, or they're unlocking the mysteries of the universe and all the sort of weird stuff. This is actually not the case. And what actually made me make this video is that the first time I actually saw someone actually make a video that showed the dangers of this, I always watch like a whole bunch of funny stuff, right? So there's this dude called Tretzy that makes this chat related videos that he trolls people, makes jokes with them, all that sort of stuff, right? And he said at one point in time he tried this thing. I forgot what it's called. It's something that people actually do, right? Where you uh put some water in like this like like I should say like a capsule or something like that. Yeah, like a capsule, and you float around in it. You close the capsule down, and so you're inside this like capsule like thing that you float around in, and it's supposed to be like completely dark, and this is where you try to meditate and all this sort of weird stuff, right? So he said that he tried to do that, and you started to see like all sorts of weird. He said he started to see all sorts of weird illusions and all this sort of stuff. And he said that he had like a weird experience, like an experience that really weirded him out afterwards, and he decided to make a video about it. Um, I would assume that he's not someone that is like really familiar with the Bible or close to God or whatever, or else he wouldn't even like try to do stuff like that in the first place, right? And another one is that there is this YouTuber. There are other YouTubers like that, right? But there is this YouTuber in particular that I know of called Koi Fresco that makes all these sorts of videos about astral projection and lucid dreams. And even recently, what actually made me want to make this video even more is that when I was scrolling through, because I subscribed to him because he makes like all these weird videos, and I watch them to see like why would he make these videos. And sometimes I even leave in the comment section that you shouldn't even like try to do this sort of stuff, right? Because whatever it is you can do to actually educate people about this stuff, you should actually try to do, right? So I have him subscribed, right? I have a whole bunch of YouTubers subscribed, like 100 and something, and I'm scrolling through and I saw him actually got hospitalized, right? And while accidents do happen, right, it is obvious that during life a lot of people get hospitalized, but I would say that it is probably due to the fact that he dwells in his stuff. And I will get to the point as to why. Not that I think these things or I'm speculating these things. Well, this is just raw fact. That if you're doing these things, you're trying to lucid dream or you're trying to astral project, you will get yourself in a heap of trouble in life, or you will never prosper in life. Or what is it that you try to actually look for or try to actually accomplish in your life you will never achieve? It's because these things bring nothing but evil in your life, and this is just plain fact. Like I said, it is not speculation or whatever. It is even written in the Bible where it says, do not dwell in the occult, do not do like witchcraft and necromancy and all that sort of stuff. It is considered an abomination in the eyes of the Lord thy God Jesus Christ. It speaks that in the Bible. And while some people would I don't know, even if you have like a different religion, or even if like you don't agree with the Bible or whatever, this is just something that is factual. Even if you want to like, you know, uh bring up some sort of debate about it, it is something that is factual. Lucid dreams and astral projection and this sort of stuff are considered occult, and it will bring nothing but bad luck and mischief and all that sort of stuff in your life. Now, evil comes in a lot of different forms and fashion, right? Yeah, and the Bible did say that even sometimes when you do this sort of stuff and you think they're blessings, they curse your body and your soul. So you should not dwell in them, and the only way to remove these curses are to ask the Lord thy God for deliverance, right? So anybody that actually tries to do these things should not even pursue them, because you would not get the results that you are looking for. Even if at the start it seems harmless or it seems cool or different or whatever in your life, at the end of the day it will just mess your life up. Honestly, it will. And like I said, if you want to do anything that is even remotely spiritual in your life, I would recommend that you stick to strengthen your relationship with Jesus rather than try to do these weird things that have nothing to do with Jesus. Keep in mind that if you try to do anything spiritual that has nothing to do with Jesus, nothing at all in these practices even remotely involve Jesus, I can assure you that it will bring evil in your life. And when you bring evil in your life, uh, the devil seeks to do nothing but just mess your life up or kill you or anything. Even if it's something like make a peanut butter sandwich taste bad. Even if that's all he could accomplish right now in your life is to make a peanut butter sandwich taste bad, he will make that peanut butter sandwich taste bad. I can assure you that. So it can be a slow process, it can be a quick process, or whatever. As long as you dwell in these things and you start to attract evil, your life will start to shift in a direction that you would not find favorable. So do not try to do these things, right? And I even see sometimes on Google you could find the weirdest stuff about these things. You should not even try to research these things, or even try to find understanding or reason in these things. These things are not good for you. I will assure you that much. Like I said, if you try to do anything spiritual, you should be trying to strengthen your relationship with Jesus and not trying to do all this weird stuff. And another thing, and this one is a topic that I even bring up to some people that do actually believe in Jesus and all this sort of stuff, and they would actually sometimes even want to debate that topic. Sleep paralysis. And as usual, science always debates religion. And from my perspective, science should not even come close to the importance of religion, because it is so important to be religious in your life for me personally. But for some people, they seem to think that you can find a different perspective, or try to be very logistic when it comes to actually understanding these things, right? Like God said, He works in mysterious ways, and sometimes all you need to do is have faith and not actually try to question everything that He does. Sleep paralysis is another thing that is a sign that your life is going in a bad place spiritually. That is another thing, because a lot of people say that when they experience sleep paralysis and they open their eyes, they see these disturbing things that would actually play on your mind. These things that, whether they see something evil, or they see a person that shouldn't be there, or some sort of figure or something in their room, or wherever it is that they fell asleep. um, that is another thing. If you are experiencing sleep paralysis, seek Jesus. If you when you fall asleep, you lucid dream, even if it's involuntarily, seek Jesus. Do not try to meditate and lucid and astral project and all this sort of stuff. This stuff do not bring any form of prosperity in your life. If you do this stuff and you do see things that other people do not see, and experience things that other people do not experience, you are not special. You are actually just a victim of the devil, and that is just reality. So if you do this stuff, stop. If you try to do this stuff, or once contemplated doing these things, or like I said, if they come involuntarily, stop. You'll find yourself being haunted by evil. And while some people are haunted more than others, it could be from voices in your head to seeing spirits, well, what you would think is a spirit, seeing illusions. It could even be uh, seeing shadows, paranoia, whatever it is that the devil can bring your way. Anything, like I said, even if it comes down to making a peanut butter sandwich taste bad, if that's what the devil could bring your way, that would inconvenience your life in some form or fashion, that is what he does, right? This is what evil is. A lot of people take these things for granted because some people don't go in church. Some people actually go in church and they don't actually pursue uh themselves spiritually as they should, in terms of like believing all the works and ways of Jesus and all this sort of stuff. Some people actually think that these things are fake, or they only happened at a certain point during time and all this sort of stuff. We're living in a time where these things still happen. The devil is still real. Evil still exists. So you should not try to bring these things closer and closer to you, right? So, like I said, if anytime you try to even think of this stuff, or you know somebody that does this stuff, or even speak about doing this stuff, seek Jesus. A Bible, you could get a pocket edition Bible for like what, $3 or $4 online. Honestly, a small pocket edition Bible. It may not be as thoroughly worded as an actual full-size Bible, but that is a start. You could buy a full-size Bible from like maybe $12. You could get a good, decent looking Bible for 20 something dollars. You could even get the more expensive ones for 100 or something dollars if you really want to go out there with the leather casing and the this and the that. Like I said, it's not how much you spend, it's the thought that counts, and just the fact that you actually did an act in your life to seek Jesus and actually try to continue to pursue Jesus. Jesus would obviously draw you closer and closer to him. And people spend way more money on other things. I mean, you can buy, like, I don't know, an iPhone for $700. Then you could afford a Bible for $20. I mean, come on, you know. And people think that when you start being godly, you must, like, you absolutely must read your Bible every single day, and you must change your life abruptly. Like I said, you don't have to change your life abruptly. It's a process, right? You could start like one step at a time, and as time moves on, because life goes on. We will all make mistakes. We will all disappoint ourselves, or disappoint God, or do something that wouldn't plan, or whatever. This is just life, right? So it's not even a matter of like trying to um just change your life one go, like in an instant. You can do these things in like a step-by-step process. It's like, it's better than doing nothing and just saying that you can't do it, or you don't want to do it, or whatever. It is better. So like I said, pursue Jesus. Do not pursue these things that are occult and considered antichrist, because you would find yourself in a heap of trouble later on in life, right? So if you do agree with me, be sure to share this video, try to get it out there. If you like this video, hit that like button. Remember to subscribe, and as usual, just stay awesome, people.